Hey there. Thanks for stopping by the Stout House to see what we got going on. As you can see, we're back at it. Time to get this chimney out of here. Spoiler alert, we didn't get it all done, but we did make good progress, so that's great. As we were taking the chimney down, we were throwing the pieces out the window and down into this pit. Down below there is actually space that's blocked off to the road down there, so we didn't have to worry about it going down onto the road. But we also wanted to fill that in anyway, so that is only going to be helpful later on when we are filling that in. Okay, well, as you can hear, it's pretty loud. I have the volume turned down. So I'm going to turn on the music here, and you can enjoy watching the progress. I'll be back to talk to you later when it's a little quieter. Time to get this concrete poured and shore up that back wall. Unfortunately, while we were pouring the concrete, a thunderstorm came through and it got so wet. So here we're just brooming off some of the water. Getting away from the noise here. I wanted to show you, it went really fast. I forgot my key, so I'll have to bring you back over. But anyways, the contractors were very busy after we poured the concrete and they closed this whole wall in. I can't zoom out any further. There's not much place for me to go here. So they built all this in here all the way down. There was a lot of rotted wood down there, which we knew. We could tell that from the inside. So all of that came off, and so they put the wood here. We already had some of this. It's a little discolored, but it's completely fine. And so this half opening here will actually be a doorway that will go into the basement. Now, I'm going to take you inside so you can see what it looks like from in there, but you can see that the concrete cured up real nice. And I think it was the next day or the day after they put all this on, and we weren't around. And so he took a few pictures that I inserted. And so you can see the rot there in one picture that he found. And so I just wanted to show you this is where they're at here. And let me get my key and we'll go inside and I can show you what's happening in there. Okay, I'm gonna shut the door so it's not so loud. Oh boy, the light was left on. Fabulous. All right, so I don't remember if I showed you this part. Just peek over here real quick. We're going to be putting the kitchen window in really soon. So that's the opening for the kitchen window. It's a bigger window in the center here. And then two smaller side lights that crank out. And this bigger one will just be, it's a fixed window so they can't open it. And the sink will be here. So they'll be able to see out to all of this, to the river here. And we're going to cut all of this overgrown foliage down once we have all of this construction completed. But right now it's just hiding all of the ugly of construction. So that's the way it goes. In one of the other clips I showed you, they were out putting the roofing on. And so this is, they've closed this roof in here. And then all of this below us will be a deck down here. So this is gonna be really, really nice to have a view of the river there. Okay, let's go downstairs and I'll show you what's going on there. So we have some decisions to make, and pretty quickly, because the bathroom is measured out over there, but the washer dryer is supposed to go in there. We're worried about the living room itself being a little too small, so we're not sure if we're going to take that out. Not really sure how to reconfigure it so we still get the shower in there if we do that, to give it a little bit more room. Not sure how to do that. Anyways, but if that is the case, then we'll put the laundry downstairs, which is not an issue. So when we originally made the plans and put the laundry in the bathroom, it was because we were not going to allow them access to the basement at all. We were just going to use it for ourselves. But plans change in the middle of building. That's the way it goes, and it's okay. All right. Now, as you come down the stairs, all of this is going to come out of here up as far as it can to code for safety. And then we'll just have like a banister there, but we wanted to have more of an open concept. So this is where the concrete was poured. And there was a lot that was not filmed of the concrete being poured because I was pulling concrete down here from this area, from standing in this doorway to rake it down here. And I couldn't be filming at the same time. I didn't have my tripod over here. And if you know anything about concrete, once you start, you got to move. All right, so this seems really awkward here, and it is, but don't worry, because this wall is coming out now that this wall is in, securing the edge of the actual house. So they just had those posts here, if you remember before, that we knocked all of that down in a previous video, okay? So this has concrete here, so don't worry. This concrete wall is staying, and then all of this is coming out. I'm gonna back up so you can see. So this part will come out and that concrete will stay, those cinder block there. And then this piece will come out. And then this is already here. This was already an opening, okay? So almost all of this is gonna be completely open all the way down to those cinder blocks, okay? That's all open. So this will be a bigger room here. And we're gonna, you know, match the floor up and whatever else. This cinder block will then stay. This will come out. And this is the peek. I showed you a sneak peek of this room when we were cleaning it out a little bit. I just put a real short clip in there because that's all I had time to do. We were moving fast that day. So this was vandalized and there were homeless people who had been living in here. There was all kinds of stuff in here. Use your imagination. It was in here. I didn't want to show that. But we have it pretty much cleaned out except for a few extra doors and whatnot that we're going to get out of here and just scrap probably. We don't have a use for it. It's metal. So, and metal is money, and that means money we can put back into the house. So we're going to scrap that and that over there as well. Okay, so this wall will stay because it's the cinder block holding up that there, the joist, okay? But down here, there's another cinder block wall, all right? But all of this, and I know it's dark, I'm sorry, I'm doing my best, there's not much light down here. All of this wall will come down all the way, and the cinder block corner will stay. So all of this will be open, all of this will be open, this stays, okay? So this is all gonna be open, and then this is all gonna be open. So we're either going to make it into like combination utility room as far as like the laundry service for down here. And then over here, we're thinking maybe game room. So we don't even know, and you're finding out as we do it. So you're finding out when we find out. So we do have a lot of work, as you can see, but we're up for the challenge. And on the days that are nerve-wracking, we just take a break. And we had some company, so we just took a break for a few days, and the contractor was on vacation, and we said, you know what, then we're going to take a break too, because it just gets overwhelming when you're building, if you know anything about that. So I'm really excited about getting these walls down and getting that open. So then this will just become a hallway. Now, we're thinking that because this is still will be kind of awkward, what are you going to do with this little putt-putt space back here? We're probably going to just make this into a closet for down here. Okay? So, but again, we're working into it, and you're going to find out when we find out. So this used to be an old closet. I don't know exactly. That's where the old panel was. This is not a live panel. None of this stuff that's hanging is live, so don't be concerned that all of these wires are exposed. None of this is live. None of this is live, okay? So I don't want you to worry about that. And then this, we put extra concrete in here. I think I showed you, but I don't remember seeing it in the clips when I played it back. So we had extra concrete from the truck. So we put it in here because that was like a step down, step and a half down, because that used to be the coal bin. There's the coal chute up there. It's very dark. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can see it there, okay? So this was their coal bin, which is why it's yuck. But we'll clean all that up, and then that's just going to be actually where our utility stuff is. That we'll just put a door here. That's the plan as of now, and have like the hot water heater, whatever else that we need to put back there that the vacation renters do not need access to, but we do. So that is that, and I wanted to bring you up to speed because they're coming back tomorrow. Let's go upstairs. They're coming back tomorrow, and they're going to start ripping and tearing. So I wanted to get a shot of all of this before they come back and take it all down. I'm sorry for this little glare here. That's the other part of the chimney, okay? So earlier in this video, don't get dizzy, I'm going to move you, okay? We took the chimney down from upstairs, and then the chimney down from here. It follows down through, And this little piece here that juts out, that is the remainder part of the chimney that we have to knock down. So that's something we have to get to. But like I said, we had company and the contractor was on vacation, so we decided we were going to take a break too. Much needed break. So we're going to get back at it here very shortly, and we're going to bring you along. We're super excited. Now, what I'm going to do right now is walk over here, turn off this light before I forget again. All right. I appreciate you stopping by the Stout House today and want to encourage you that if your project is as big as pouring concrete or as small as making a makeshift table, the most important thing is that you do it to the best of your ability. Learn from your mistakes and ask help when you need it. There's a lot of fun details coming your way. You won't want to miss out on anything. So make sure you check back to see what we got going on next time. See you soon.